What's the deal? No time to chill. It's about to get real on Keep It Real Thursdays. Peep. Man, listen. Being an employee is the best thing ever. Like, I love it. And you know what else? You like, Mike, an employee. Don't you want to be your own boss? Did you know that you can be an employee of your own business? Man, check it out. If you're working at a job right now, I need you to learn that job to the best of your ability. I'm talking about train yourself to learn every position. So that's the first thing that I love about a job is you have the opportunity to learn every position. Like, you an employee. You know what I love about it? Like, this idea came to me like a couple weeks ago. I had delivered to a store. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but the manager or like the boss, like the big boss, the owner was there. And I'm talking about, he didn't really know what was going on. He looking to the supervisor, the guy that he hired. He kind of like, and he was humble, he was cool, but I just recognized, I'm like, yo, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to not know what's going on in my store, my establishment that I own. And so I'm looking like, wow, the employee really got all the power. The employee, though, just doesn't know that he has the power to go and move on and open up his own establishment. He would rather work and be comfortable with the check that he's being given. But I learned that, yo, I don't want to be a boss until I master being an employee. Because when you're an employee, you get to learn every level. You get to learn what it means to sweep them. You get to learn like how you gonna take care of the whole place, like janitors. I remember I was at one establishment. I'm talking about the janitor station had like its own little area. They had all type of hookers. They had a desk in there. I'm talking about a supervisor over the janitors. That's a big job to keep an establishment clean. Like when we going on these hotels, when we going to the airport, you have janitors that have to clean up those restaurants. When you going into those bathrooms, crispy clean, Krispy Kreme, yeah. And you gotta, do your business in the bathroom. You don't want to be in no nasty bathroom. That's a turnoff for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But when you are an employee, you get to see things from every level. You get to see, okay, this is what the employee do. This is what the little low man on the totem pole do. This is what the supervisor doing. When I say low man, the guy who just, his job, that the world say is not that important. Well, really it is. But you get to see a scope from every angle. And the big boss don't have that. And I was really shocked when my man from the restaurant didn't know. I was like, bro, you don't know what's going on in this store? I didn't say that, obviously, but I'm taking note. I'm like, yo, bro, you don't know what's going on here? And I'm like, man, I don't want to be like that guy. I want to know what every role requires, because if I'm a business owner, I need to do whatever it takes. And here's the deal. Let's just say you got a supervisor short and a manager short. What I'm going to do is I'm like, you know what I want to make sure that the restaurant or whatever business that I have is clean, and I'll let that guy do the supervisor role, because I want to make sure I want to know every level of the job, and you want to keep the establishment clean. It's your business, so you want to really be able to fill in every role. I started with the janitorial part because that's one of the most important parts. Everyone wants to come to a clean place. So really, he really got the most important job. But a manager is supposed to know, or a boss, is supposed to know every single role. And I just like being hands-on. How far do you think you're going to go if you don't have an employee mindset? I mean, you're a boss, but you have an employee mindset, which means you know every person's job. Because when you're an employee, they hire you to do whatever. That's what they paying you to do. They buying your time. You're exchanging your life for money. So essentially, you know every job. So if you have a job right now, the best thing that you can do is learn everybody's job. And here's the deal. You might be like, Mike, well, I don't want to stay at this job. Well, you might not. But the discipline that you're doing is you're training yourself to learn how to manage every position. You're training yourself to know how to do every person's job, no matter what field it's in. So I need you to become the best employee. And this is why being an employee is the best thing ever. So you already know what you can do. Or, you know what, I got to tell you, I forgot. Or nah, let's just say it together. Pass go and collect your 200. Peace.